So we're here in the WAMDA studio at ArabNet with Mohammed Makki of the newly launched Namshi, which is a e-commerce portal selling shoes and bags and a lot of cool things. Mohammed, how are you?
Doing well, thanks.
You're enjoying ArabNet?
Indeed. No, it's really great to be in such an environment with a lot of passionate people who really want to build the next generation of e-commerce and just online companies.
Did you attend the industry days?
No, I didn't. I actually came in from Dubai just last night. But so far what I've seen has been really energizing.
Cool. So let's talk about, so Namshi is, some people could say it's a model that exists. E-commerce has been done around the world and even in the region. How are you differentiating yourselves?
Sure. So from our perspective, a pure fashion e-commerce website, the way that we're doing it, doesn't really exist here to serve this market. Some other sites are flash sales type sites, buying clubs that bring some fashion to the table, but it's a limited selection and it's for a deep discount. What we've been doing is really building up our own inventory of a wide range of different brands from around the world and really differentiating ourselves on 2 points: selection and convenience. So we ship to the entire GCC and Egypt for free, and we offer brands that aren't available in this market and ranges of sizes, ranges of styles that are really not available otherwise in the marketplace.
I see. So do you feel like you're a first mover in that space?
Yeah, very much so. Currently the alternatives are to purchase something from Europe or from the United States, or to pick a player that's in the region that just doesn't have the same kind of selection or focus as we do. Both of which aren't the perfect situation for our customers looking for fashion.
I've seen you soft launched a few weeks ago. What kind of growth have you seen since then?
So the team came together in about October, and we were quickly able to get online by the end of the year. And then, so within the last few months, we've done quite a bit, right? So we started just in the UAE. About a month and a half ago, we expanded to the GCC, and then we soft launched in Egypt about 2 weeks ago. All along the way, we've been seeing steady growth and really excitement from the market. From everywhere, from the farthest reaches of Saudi Arabia and Oman and other places that aren't really served by a major mall or alternative, to people who live in, for instance, Dubai, or they live in Riyadh and maybe they're buying from Europe normally, but really are enjoying the type of selection and the kind of proposition that we're bringing here in this marketplace. So it's a wide range of different type of customers. I love to tell a story about one of our customers who called me first. I was actually manning the phones for the customer service before we were really expanding, and because I love interacting with customers. And she was an old lady named Hamdan from Ras Al Khaimah, one of the smaller Emirates, and she had somehow stumbled upon our website through a Google or Facebook kind of a search, and got into a product page and wanted that product but had no idea what e-commerce was, had no idea how to get it. So called us, and I actually walked her through step by step on how to purchase. And now it's every single week we see an order come in from Hamdan in Ras Al Khaimah, and it's become one of our loyal customers. So we have that type of a profile of people who just have never been exposed to e-commerce before, all the way through to the really proficient and veteran users who've been using European kind of sites instead.
Do you have to do a lot of that now with your customer service, training people?
Yeah, so the interesting point, we're always learning so much about the market, right? From what's selling to then what are our customers' concerns. So actually, one of the most interesting points about customer service is the number one question that we get both in our call center and on our Facebook page from people across the region isn't about the technicalities, right? It's the number one question is, where is your store in? And then name the city. So whether it's in Doha or something small in Saudi, people are still not fully grasping the fact of what an e-commerce player does, and that we actually ship for free, and that the experience is one of an e-commerce experience. Right? So there's a lot of education that really needs to happen, and we're doing our best to bring that as well to the market.
And where are the majority of your users from right now?
So since we launched in the UAE and spent quite a bit of our time and effort in the beginning phase creating awareness in that market, it still remains our top market. But we're seeing the growth rates of markets like Saudi and Egypt quickly moving faster. And that's a function of a couple of things. One is the size of the markets, and then the second is really the other alternatives that are available within those markets. So we've been, the indicators are really positive in terms of the growth potential in the newer markets that we're serving. So we expect those to supersede actually the UAE in the coming months.
Makes sense.
Yep.
And is finding talent difficult for you when you're hiring?
Talent is actually, and people development is one of our passions as founders. Louis, Hussam, and myself are the co-founders of Nemshi. Way back in the beginning, sat around the table and said, besides building an amazing company that really fills a gap in this market that doesn't exist, we want to be the team and the company that develops the next generation of entrepreneurs within the region. So actually I'm here in Beirut with my partner Louis, and one of our big priorities besides being here and participating in ArabNet is to interview and recruit people. So all day tomorrow, basically, we're tag teaming recruiting AUB candidates to come into Dubai. We've already brought in people from there. We have people from the top business schools in the U.S., like Harvard and Wharton, who have agreed to come on and join our team. So finding there is a lot of talent, right? It's a matter of really dedicating the amount of time to be able to reach out to them, to tell them about the potential of the market, and then to create a nurturing environment that really supports them.
Great, so you guys are creating a little ecosystem.
Yeah, exactly. So that's one of our, I guess, our personal mandates. We really want to create a people development company as well.
I see, and so now I have to ask, you are a Rocket Internet company.
Yep.
And Rocket is known for being a bit controversial just because of their aggressive tactics. They take a known and tested model and enter a new market and just, aggressively tackle that market. Whether it's a good or bad thing for the region, maybe it's a good thing. But in terms of, another element of the controversy is that people say sometimes they offer terms that are not so great for the entrepreneur in terms of the equity that they take. What would you say to that?
So the opportunity that we have gotten here in this market is an unprecedented one. There's no doubt that Rocket Internet has a global reputation of being quite aggressive and viewing each investment as one that is very important and has high expectations for. But that's just energized us as a team. So we know that the market has a lot to give, and we are in a position and have investors that are pushing us toward making sure that we fully realize that. So the kind of experience that, at least as an entrepreneur who is part of a Rocket business, as I've gotten even over the last 6 months, is a very, if you will, accelerated entrepreneurial experience. And the kind of learnings that we've all gotten from this has been incredible. And really it takes, especially for a fashion business, you need to have that kind of a dedication to the market. You need to make the investment necessary to build up a warehouse of product and to be able to serve the market in the right way. And Rocket has made that commitment to the region.
I see. And when it comes to this investment, when did you take on investment?
So the three of us joined this project back in October. The ambitions are large, and we're building up our own inventory. We're building up our own highly talented team, and so the investment is behind. The investment money is behind that kind of a vision. Really, not just to become a small player, but really to be a dominant player within the market.
So what's next for you? Where are you expanding next in terms of?
What's next? There's so much to do, really. I mean, it's really exciting because one of the things that we see as an immediate next step is to launch fully Arabized content. So everything we have will be in Arabic, and then also to create storefronts for each country we operate in. So we have individual sites, for instance, for Saudi, in Saudi Riyal, local currency across all the different countries where we're operating, and then keep stepping up our marketing and our customer service, right? So those are a few of the things that are coming very soon. and some new markets perhaps. Just keep your eyes open.
All right, we will. We'll stay tuned on WAMDA.
All right, thank you so much.
Thanks for chatting with us.
Appreciate it.